Happy hump day again, Wilmington, Ohio, Clinton County, 45177. And so it begins. Just as predicted, there's podcasters picking up Casey Pitzer's story like it's cool. And like myself and like thousands upon thousands of others, this caster herself doesn't, she's calling bullshit too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, it's under Pop Crime TV. I'm not real familiar with her yet, but I'm going to be. I'm going to list in the comments section the link to her cast that she did with Greg and Spencer and Daryl. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, hey, so let me. This is my thoughts. How many times how many more times did shit like this happen? I mean, we all know here in Clinton County, there's some suspicious shit. Like, what happened to the Melvin brothers? You know, Mr. Melvin, who got double tapped in the chest, not a few years ago. Nobody knows who did that. Where's that at? And then not even a year later, they find his brother, beaten and battered on the side of the fucking road. So, here's the thing. What these people aren't ready for, number one, is technology, and two is people that are going to challenge their ass and not give two shits who they are. You don't scare anybody anymore. You can't, because listen, you might off me today, but guess what? There's going to be a million more just like me, and you're just going to be digging your own damn grave. It is what it is. So what I can promise you, and I predicted this how long ago? It's coming, guys, ladies and gentlemen, Wilmington, Ohio, citizens who may be involved in this, who may have information. And by the way, if you do, you might want to spill the beans. I'm just telling you, because if you have carnal knowledge of something and you don't know, especially where there's a death involved, your ass is going to fucking jail. That's just the way it is. It's going to happen. So, again, I'm going to post a link to this young lady's casting. I thought it went exceptionally well, and it's going to continue. It's going to continue like wildfire, folks. The attention that's going to be brought upon this county and this city. Hey, you brought it upon yourselves. Historically, these people aren't used to being challenged, and that's sad because some of them are dumb as shit. I'm serious. I mean, honestly. Really. So most of the questions that all of us have, she right out of the gate, boom, picked up on it and said, yeah, what the hell? Yeah. So look, hey guys, hey, you've gotten away with it for this long, but guess what? It's creepy. Hey, it's just like that constrictor, that snake that just squeezes its prey, squeezes the life, squeezes. That must be what it's like to be these people who are involved. Because too many things. I mean, this isn't a fucking coincidence. This isn't a fucking just ineptness. No, this is fucking intentional. This is my opinion. Phone records, they don't have them, but yet you have 7 subpoena records. Destruction of fucking clothing that more than likely was in a sealed bag, and yet people say, oh, they smelled. Bullshit. They would have been in a sealed vacuum fucking bag. Because A, it would have been marked as evidence because it was a suspicious death. So that they would be cataloging these things and sealing them as evidence. Hey, I dare you challenge me. I fucking dare you. You see, what a lot of you people don't know, I have the same training as a lot of these people, if not better. Hey, I'm calling bullshit. I have a trained, educated mind in this, and I'm calling bullshit. Then you have the same detective, sex scandal and another rape, who lies to the family and says the 2 people passed with flying. Why the fuck would you lie? Come on, man. Then you got Detective Baker's testimony saying, hey, no car went down 73. Well, according to their story, they did. And that's who the detective, or that's who Detective Riley went with? The two perps and not his own employee? Nah. Sorry, not buying it. Not buying it. So a lot of you people are going to have some decisions to make. And I got to tell you, if you're trusting anybody in this crumbling little fucking mob that you think you have going, I promise you, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because the fucking world is going to see this. And the world is going to come collapsing down on you fucking people. No way. No way in hell I mean, everyone who sees this calls bullshit, foul play, and lies. And it's just going to grow, folks. It's just going to grow. You might not like what I have to say and how I say it, or in the manner that I speak. Don't give a shit. Guess what? There's others out there who you may like to listen to better, who are more appropriate, that are going to be delivering this message to thousands of people. It's coming. It's coming. Just like I predicted 3 years ago. It's coming. I mean, I've never saw three people walking in to get records and have 20 police officers called on them. What? For what? Being at a public facility requesting records? That's what it was for. No, there was no charges. There was no trespassing. But yet, Miss Brooke Ellers of the Montgomery County, the damn coroner's office up there. What did she say? Oh, my employees had to call the cops. No, motherfucker. We called. We demanded they called 17 times. Something to that effect. 11 or 7. I forget the number. But we demanded they be called. There was nobody in fear there. Well, perhaps that very nervous gentleman who you call investigator in security, who looks pretty sketchy, who walks up on innocent people with his hands on his fucking weapon, being very combative and very confrontational, just for people requesting records. But it wasn't the records, it was the person they were being requested for. Casey Pitzer. Go back, ladies and gentlemen, on TikTok. Go back to the citizen's arrest. Go look and look at every single time that we ever go to request records on Casey. Boom, cops are called. They try to make us look bad. They try to demonize us. You know, just like I mentioned two different cases to our city prosecutor. She tried to mix them into one. Say I was saying something that I wasn't saying. Guess what? That ain't gonna fucking work well for you, lady. Promise. It's not. Guarantee you. That's already been dropped into the lap of a very, very skilled fucking attorney. I think you know him. So, hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen. These people, that what they have is deflection and retaliation. That's what they have when they're wrong, and if they're covering for somebody. That's what they deflect, retaliate. Why else arrest me and Daryl and put us in jail? What the fuck did we do? Going and speaking at our council meeting? I was reading a public record, and they arrested me for that. Fucking jailed me for reading a public record. Ladies and gentlemen. But then, wait. Prior to that, the judge's baby boy, Mr. Brett Ruddick, said, don't make me hurt you, Tony. Challenge that motherfucker. I got witnesses. Challenge it. I fucking dare you. And what happens next? Well, I'm getting walked out in handcuffs for reading a public record. Oh, no. And that's why they want the picture taker of the hammer thrower so bad. So they can retaliate and go after them. Guess what? Again, can't tell you something I never knew. And I'm pretty sure once this gets in the hands, hey, people in the state of Ohio can in fact report anonymously. Ain't that right, prosecutor? They certainly can. So, but let's check this out. This is the information given to the Wilmington PD of potential abuse, alleged abuse. A location, a name, an address, audio admission, and pictures of the act. Yet they say that because I, quote unquote, refused to give them information, they weren't pursuing the fucking case. Get the fuck out of here. No, no, no. It's because it was the judge's baby boy. And the judge defined throwing hammers at hammers at children as fucking playing in his backyard. Then they said people were hanging out in trees or trespassing. No, motherfucker. You can obviously see if you had eyes, or unless you didn't have biased eyes, you can see whoever was taking the pictures was sitting in a fucking car. Henceforth, the antenna shooting up through the window. But you go ahead and try that fucking story. Try that agenda. Ride that narrative. You're just going to look dumb as shit, like you already do. That's okay, though. I would not risk my ass or my reputation for that motherfucker if my life depended on it. I wouldn't. No way. No way. But hey, anyway, Wilmington, Ohio, strap yourselves in. There's people all over the fucking world and all over the United States now seeing, and it's just going to be a matter of time before Netflix, before people are coming in here and investigating and digging and investigating. Hey, people are going to talk. People are going to talk. They're going to want their 5 minutes of fame. They're going to want to be on TV. It's coming, folks. It's coming. Just like I said it was. Just like I said it was. The world is seeing. It's gonna sprout wings and fucking fly. Simplify and God bless, and thank you, ma'am, for the podcast. God bless you. And by the way, that other case that I mentioned to you, and the responses, I'm certain Miss Allison would love to speak to you. God bless.